everyone. I hope your week has been off to a really good start. I hope you all are having a wonderful, fantastic day. I know I am. It's off to a great start. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Carrington. Not your first time here, hi, welcome back. If you enjoy all things makeup, favorite fails, palette rankings, testing out new makeup, testing out old makeup, sprinkling in some true crime here and there, as well as we do a little bit of book reviews, then definitely go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell to be notified of all my future uploads, and let's go ahead and let's just dive right on in. Alright, so it's favorites and fails time, and usually I would kind of put them together. Last month I split them up because I had a lot, and I think I just want to kind of continue with that. I think I just want to do like one video of all my favorites, one video of all my fails, just so that way if you're looking for what somebody's really liking, you can check out that video. What somebody's hating, you can just check out that video. If you want to watch both, you can watch both. Those are there. And so they're not overly super long. Like we could easily get into like over an hour long because I have a lot to say about things that I love and things that I hate. So today, let's go ahead, let's start off with the fails. Let's just like go ahead, start off with the things that I hate. So then we can just go ahead and just like move on into things that I love, things that I'm liking. We're going to do palette rankings. I'm not going to talk about palettes and either my favorites or fails because I do a whole entire palette ranking. So you'll be able to see which ones I liked the least, all the way up to which ones I liked the most. I talked about whether I didn't like them at all, if they were in the middle, whatever the case may be. So that will be in one of my videos coming up. So definitely make sure you guys have subscribed and click the little bell. Now let's get into the fails. Let's start off with skincare and hair care. So I had gotten a Trend Mood box. I get like all the Trend Mood boxes. They are my absolute favorite things to get. I love them more than BoxyCharm, Ipsy, whatever other subscription boxes are out there. Technically it's not like a subscription box. You just buy the box. Like every month they release one. Sometimes it's like a whole bunch of like mixtures of stuff, kind of like a Boxy or an BoxyCharm, a Boxy or an BoxyCharm, a BoxyCharm or an Ipsy. I was going to do it again. But this time I know what's inside, so I know if I'm going to like it or not, so I'm not wasting my money. A lot of times they're really good new products. They're not from brands that like I'm like I haven't heard of. I don't know if I'm going to like this. Usually they're like brands that most people have heard of and they like. There's just one thing I don't love. There's a couple things from the box that I don't love. The first is this Unwash Dry Cleanser, the new Clean. I don't know if it's like my hair, like because my hair is, we're going through it right now, okay? But I just feel like it didn't really soak up my oils super well. Usually I find I'm really picky about my dry shampoos. I really have to like use like a specific one and I will branch out and try other ones. I think this smells nice, like has a really nice scent to it. Nothing wrong with that. I just don't necessarily know that I feel like it does a whole lot for like my oils. So I tried using it on camera. Was it in the video that I tried it? It really looked like it didn't do anything. So I was like, okay, maybe it's like my hair because like this, you know, I'm like way out on wash day. So maybe that's it. So then I tried where like I had washed my hair, waited 2 days. On day 3, I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and try this. This is when I usually start my dry shampoo routine. And so it wasn't that great. I don't know. Maybe I just need to keep using this, or I don't know. Focusing on the scalp and roots, which I do. Allow to dry. Okay, and run your fingers and brush through your hair. So I literally take my hair in sections and like blow, and then like I will wait like honestly like 5-10 minutes and then just like run my fingers through. I just didn't feel like it did a whole lot. So I don't know, this just wasn't a favorite for me. Next up from skincare, I am so disappointed in this because I seriously wanted to love it, and let me just tell you, I do love it, but I don't. So it is the First Aid Beauty Cleansing Oil and Makeup Remover. Okay, hear me out. I had tried this out in like a Sephora type video, and I used this at the end, and I was like, okay, it's really stinging and burning my eyes, and I didn't know if it was like this, or I was trying out a new mascara, so I was like, oh, maybe it's a mascara or eyeshadow that's like getting into my eyes. all things that were new, all new formulas I've never tried before. So I was like, you know, I'm just like, you know, this is made for sensitive skin, safe for sensitive skin. I don't feel like I have overly sensitive skin. Like I do have like sensitive skin, but I don't feel like it's overly sensitive. So I was like, this will be great for me. I've never used a cleansing oil. I usually use like cleansing balm. So I was like, okay, I'll give this a go. It burned. It burned my eyes so bad. It was so painful. So then I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just because of a whole bunch of new things. So then I tried the mascara, you know, with an eyeshadow formula that I love, a Give Me Glow eyeshadow formula, the mascara, and then I used my cleansing balm that I always use, the Pharmacy cleansing balm. Didn't have any issues. So I was like, okay, clearly it's not the mascara. Let me try like the eyeshadows with my cleansing balm. Tried it with that, no issues. So then I was like, okay, let me like try tried and true products. I'll use my Project Pan stuff that I know that I've used, and I'm gonna try this again. It burned. It burned and it burned and it burned. And I just find that odd that this is safe for sensitive skin, and me who like, it's sensitive, but it's not like overly sensitive. This just like burned. I don't know if other people are experiencing this. I will say, like using it like around my face and not in my eye area, no problems with. I like it. But it's just like my eye area, and I don't want to have something where I'm just like using one thing for this and one thing for the eyes. Like I really just want it to be like an all-in-one, like just get in there and cleanse the whole face, and I can't do it with this. Let's now jump into the makeup. Again, this one's going to be a little bit shorter, but let me tell you, I had a lot of favorites this month. Not as many fails, which is a good thing. Like you don't want to like spend your money on makeup and it failed. So let's go ahead, let's just like dive on in. So first off, I'm going to start with the eyes because that's what I start with in my makeup routine. Okay, this Colored Rain Pink Base Eyeshadow Base with squalene and sodium hyaluronic. Okay, I think this is like a really pretty white base. Okay, no problems, no issues with that. The issue that I have is that when I put it on my eyes and go to blend it out, I have one of two issues. One, blends out into nothing. Okay. The next issue that I have is, let's say I'm over here and I'm working in the other eye and I've already got primer, you know, like this, but I haven't worked it in. So then I like kind of come back to it. It just kind of doesn't really like, it just starts to dry really quickly, and it just doesn't move very well. I don't know. I'm not like the biggest fan of this one. I think like if I was going for like a white eye primer, I would probably just go for my Give Me Glow one. I really like my Give Me Glow one over this. I feel like with my Give Me Glow one, I can just, you know, paint both eyes. I like the Give Me Glow one has like a doe foot. This one, you know, you have to pump out and you either get too much or not enough, and sometimes you get the perfect amount, and then like, you know, it just like starts to just like not blend out super well. Like, I don't know if you can tell, like, see how it's like not blending out very well. So I just don't really like, I just don't care for this one. I would just rather have the Give Me Glow one, truthfully, or a white concealer or something over this. It's just got too dry, too fast, doesn't blend out well. Just skip this one. Except for eyes. Ugh. Okay, this is Natasha Denona. This is the Lemon Quartz. What are these called? The what? Like chrome pencil, whatever these are called. So here it is, right? Very beautiful. It's like a yellow, gold, green kind of a shift. Okay. This sucks. The staying power is not good. I couldn't put this in my like waterline. It literally, like, as soon as I put it in there, it was gone. So then I was like, okay, like maybe I could try something like up on the line, like on the actual like lid, or like something. The staying power just like isn't good. And here's my issue. I feel like everything like Natasha or Danessa Myricks does that is like multi-chromes, duochromes, like it just doesn't, it's not wowing. It's not just not wowing. Her formula is not it for that. And this is just another one of those. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to use this for then. Like, if I can't use it in my waterline, I can't use it on my eyes because it just doesn't last. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Put it on my hands and be like, look how beautiful this is. What a distinguished gentleman. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with this. So, yeah, I don't see myself ever reaching for this again. Say what I said. Last up for the eye categories is this Milk Makeup, what the hell is this called? Rise Mascara. Okay, first and foremost, this applicator isn't terrible. You know, not the worst. But the formula is awful. I literally got so many flakes. Like, just putting it on, I got like flakes under my eyes. So it's like, okay, brush that away once I'm done with like the rest of my makeup. But throughout the day, like, it just kept flaking. It was crumbly, it was flaking. I didn't feel like for the amount of crumbles and flakes that I got that it was just like overly like, wow, my lashes, look how great these are. Like, people are going to be asking me if I wear falsies all the time. Like, no. It literally just didn't do anything super wowing to my lashes. I had to put on a ton of coats. It was clumpy. It just fell out everywhere, got all over my lids, and it was kind of hard to remove. Like, usually, like, I get mascara all over my lids, just the way my eye shapes are. Like, it is what it is. But this one was really hard to like come off, and I don't know. This just isn't. There's so many better ones out there, and this just is not one of those. Let's go ahead, let's move on into Complexion. So for Complexion, we have one foundation. This is the Makeup Forever HD Skin. Partially, I feel like this is my fault. I don't necessarily know that it's bad, or if it's just me, because this says this is designed for like combination, oily skin, normal. I am none of those things. I am just dry. Here's everybody else on the spectrum. And then I'm like way over there, the Sahara Desert with my skin. That's how dry it is. So I feel like this, I don't necessarily know if it's like a bad foundation or if it's just me. It could just be me, truthfully. Like, here's what it looks like on the skin. You know, definitely is like a very like soft matte skin-like finish. You know, sometimes I can get some soft mattes to work for me, like the Too Faced Born This Way matte. I can get that to work for me. This one just didn't work for me, and this is supposed to be made for like red rosy tones, but it's super yellow. Like, even on my face, oh, my lip is itchy. Like, even on my face, like, it just comes off like super yellow, and I'm just like, how is this for rosy undertones when it's super yellow? I don't know. But it just like looked really heavy here. I mean, just like really heavy. I mean, whenever I had it like on the cheeks, I feel like it looked nice. I didn't really have a whole lot of issues. It was just like in this area. Whew. And I feel like the wearing power wasn't super long. I wore it for like 7 hours. And towards, it's like the end of the night, like you could just tell, like it was just fading away. Like the pigmentation wasn't really there. My skin products just weren't really lasting as long. My face products, you could definitely tell, like it was like, all right, lady, this is the end of the night. It's time to go home, call it a day. But that was only 7 hours. And most people work 8 or more hours. So definitely not super long wear. I do have the Makeup Forever Reboot. I want to try that. See if I like that one more. But this one was just a fail for me. I don't know if like oily skin would appreciate this more. No idea. But me being so dry, I did not appreciate it. Okay. This next product. The Say Translucent Setting Radiant Loose Setting Powder. Okay. Can we... What about this is translucent, and for whom, may I ask, is this translucent for? Because I'm here to tell you, it is not me. This is so dark and yellow for my under eyes. This turns them very dark and yellow. So that's one reason why it's a fail. The other reason is like, this is very glittery. Like, I feel like you can have like some nice radiance to some setting powders, but this is just glitter. And the glitter doesn't just like brush away or stamp away. It stays there. You're going to be glittered for a while. Not my cup of tea, truthfully. So, yeah, this is just a fail. Yeah. If you enjoy like radiant, sparkly setting powders, you will like this. But if you need something translucent, this is not it. Let's just go ahead, move on to the very last category. 2 more things to talk about. Both are in the lip category. So first up is this YSL, the Slim Velvet Radical and Beige Instinct. Okay. First and foremost, it smells like roses. I don't understand. I don't understand the hype for like luxury brands to be like, we're going to smell like roses. No, just stop. Please stop. No one asked for this. Then next of all, like this shape. The shape of this is so funny that it gets everywhere. Especially because my lips aren't huge, right? I don't have lip filler or anything. They're just some natural little tiny lips over here, and they get everywhere. Doesn't have a really nice point to it. It doesn't have like a nice shape to it or anything. And for $39, no. For $39, I should not have a scent. For $39, I should not have to work with it very much. And I should not have to use a lip brush. Like, this should be able to just glide right on with ease of use. Just no. Last up are these Morphe lipsticks that they did with that Mickey whatever. These are... Right, these are supposed to be matte lipsticks. They are correct. These are mega matte, super matte. They are indeed that. The issue that I have is one, like these colors, like you basically get like this nude, a pink, and then a red. Oh man, this poor red. Not going well. Alright, so here's what you've got. But these are so matte that they, like my lips are going like this as I'm dragging the lipstick along my lips. Like it's so matte, it's so rough, it's so hard, it is drying. Like for bullet lipsticks, like I feel like they should not be this drying. For these being like little bullet lipsticks, they should in no way, shape, or form be this drying. And the sad part is that they are. Oh, I could never. Morphe, you disappoint again. Shocker. But yeah, these aren't any good. They're not good. Like, just 100% skip these. Just skip these. Alright, so those are all of my fails for this month. There weren't a ton, but when they were fails, they were fails. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what some of your fails were for this month. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, if you also hate them. Let me know all that down below. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give this a thumbs up so I can keep continuing to do these. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click the little bell so you can join this dumpster fire family, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!